and the presenter asked me, shout out to Yao. He was asking me that, Sammy, so is Shatta saying something different from what the proponents of the Play Ghana agenda are saying? I said, no. Shatta Wale is not saying anything different. Shatta Wale rather even wants the world to know that, oh, this thing or this agenda that you are pushing, this is not the only time that this has come up. That even him as an artist, there was a time that he also spoke about it. There was a time that he also mentioned it. There was a time that he also thought that it is right for Ghanaians to consider their sound a priority over other people. That is why in his State of the Industry address, he even proposed a 90-10 over the foreign countries, where he said, well, let's enjoy 90% play here in Ghana, then we can share the 10% with the rest of the world. And that was his suggestion. So today, if someone comes up with it, it is not as if Shatta is against it. What Shatta is rather saying is that in pushing this agenda, have you also thought about the other people in the value chain? Have you also considered the other people in the ecosystem? I'm sure that is what Shatta Wale is saying, that, okay, how about the DJ? We want the DJ to play 100% Ghana songs. Is the DJ okay? Is the DJ satisfied? Is the DJ going to do this without getting any enticement from anybody else that will make him do otherwise? Is the DJ going to admit to this? The radio stations and the TV stations, if they are supposed to go this way, looking at their business, will they be fine? This is what Shatta Wale is calling that. In going this way, we have to look around it. Let's look for that approach where everybody else would also be satisfied. And I'm sure at the time that he said this, maybe he also had all these things in mind. So it's not as if he's against them. He's not against them. And when conversation started, we know how far this kind of conversation is going to, including the fact that some people in Nigeria are even trying a blacklist or a cancel on Black Sheriff because they saw Black Sheriff as part of the leaders of that particular movement. And to them, they are quite disappointed because they know Black Sheriff has been with them. They know Black Sheriff has enjoyed their support, their numbers and all that. So if today, after enjoying all the support from them, he comes out to lead such a project or such a protest, then it comes out as disappointment to them. That has also been discussed. Then it comes back to Samini and Shatta Wale, where one day, I'm sure I can take my time, go through these tweets, then we can make meaning out of it. So, Shatta Wale's tweet here reads, I just woke up to tell you, you can't fight foreign music. The 10% music will overshadow the whole Ghana. Country with so much jealousy when it's not them on the front line. You see how poverty they worry your artists with nonsense suggestion? It is poverty, man, guy. I'm sure when Shatta Wale made this tweet, other people did not take it cool, including Samini himself. So Samini also responded to this tweet, quoted it and responded and said, bro, LOL. Ghana has become a spotlight over the last few years, and this is not ending anytime soon. What is wrong with creatives appealing for more local content on our airwaves? Who does this hit? So if it is not your suggestion, then it is nonsense, eh? LOL. Shut up, I beg. Hashtag Samini experience. Hashtag play Ghana. Then Shatta comes again with this, and he says, my legend, you just have to know we are too grown now to bullshit the agenda. Nothing is wrong if creatives are on that path. But the question is, do the creatives themselves play their roles well to make these DJs play your songs? Big no. Why? Don't pretend like you don't know the problem. You do. That's why today they don't even listen to the great Samini when he talks. I'm not here to rubbish your efforts. Neither do I want my ways to be accepted. But there is a big problem, my legend, and you know it. I say this with a good heart. Love. And he brought the love emoji. Then once again, Samini comes again and he says, all the grammar from you of all people won't make me change my stance. Hashtag play Ghana, just like we've always advocated for. You actually had an address to the nation stating these facts. My submission did not deny the fact that it is not a new call. Individuals have shared sentiments, but together we are louder, bro. You are a legend in your own right. Time to play Ghana, in Ghana, for who visit Ghana to take Ghana back with them. This one to you say Mukoho, LOL, hey bandana. I love the way somebody said, hey bandana. Then I'm sure Shatta Wale was just taking it cool until Samini came up with another. Oh well, Shatta came up with another video. He says, "Naija people, hello, you guys make Ghana music turn like classroom." And I'm sure that was when Samini started losing his canons, and he said, "Last, at Sami Flex TV." By the way, that is not my personal handle though. That is Sami Flex TV, Richie Flex office. He handles that. Mine is Samba Flex or Sami Ban Flex. You can check it out later. It says, last, as Sami Flex still they hold the phone, I guess I'll wait for the real Shatta Wale post so I can respond accordingly. The legend matter all be from food, Charlie. LOL. PR Mu Pro Max. Pa. And then I'm sure that was when Shatta came and said, Naija people, hello, you guys make Ghana music. And somebody said, welcome back, bro. You finally got your phone back. I hear say you make them kwashe Sami Flex before he released the phone. Still, hashtag play Ghana and hashtag pray for Sami Flex. In fact, at that time, the hashtag pray for Sami Flex was what got me. Like, pray for Sami Flex for doing what exactly? Now, I want to make this simple. I'm not part of this, honestly. Before God the man, I'm never part of these back and forth on Twitter. I don't handle Shatta Wale's Twitter account at the moment. Maybe in the future I can handle it. But at the moment, I don't handle it. At the moment, I don't handle any of Shatta Wale's social media accounts. It is not part of my duties or my responsibilities as we speak. Like I'm saying, it will not be surprising that one day I'll be handling some of these. But for now, as much as he's still active, he's still knowledgeable, he's still strong, and he can read and write, he is handling all these things, if you ask me. So, apart from Samini, and a couple of people who are writing this and that online, that, oh, Sami Flex might be doing that, Sami Flex might be. I just want to seize this opportunity to say that this conversation about play Ghana, personally, as Sami Flex, I have my own ideology to it. I have my own understanding to it. I know how difficult it will be at this stage to limit people in the kind of sounds they listening to a song on their phone. Especially when everybody is paying attention to whatever they are listening to on their phone. How would you limit them? And to the DJs and the broadcast houses, even when they are playing their songs, they still want to satisfy what the masses are listening to. And they know what songs the masses are listening to. They know what songs are topping the charts. So hardly would you do that. But even with that, I still think that if your song is good, it will still be able to get the necessary responses that it is supposed to get. And that has been my position. So why would I be a part of this? Shatta Wale respects Samini. Nobody should joke with that. Forget about what has happened in the past. In recent times, my conversations with him, he tells me his respect and value for Samini. He tells me so many things that he wants to do with Samini. He tells me so many things, positive and good things about Samini. And sometimes he feels Samini did not get the plan from scratch. That is what he feels sometimes. He feels that Samini missed the plot from the beginning. Maybe that is how it ended them the way they are. But even now, they are not enemies. Even now, I'm sure from time to time when they meet, or even if it becomes necessary, they can pick a phone or two to call one another. They are not enemies. So to fans who are behind the scenes and might think that, oh, Samini and Shatta Wale, they are in some serious brawl, they are not. It is part of the culture. But what I really want to say is that those tweets, those posts, none is from me. The Shatta Wale himself who knows what he's doing. Shatta Wale himself who knows the value he places on Samini. Therefore, he knows how to address him. And I think it is high time people get to know Shatta Wale's two sides. Shatta Wale has the calm side and he has the very hot side. At every point in time, based on how you want to deal with it, that is what you would get. He is always calm, and I pray that we get to understand this. This is not Sami Flex. I know nothing about this. So for Samini and Shatta Wale, these are people who have served our music industry in the years, and they deserve a lot of respect, both of them. As it stands now, they all know which agenda they are pushing. Everybody knows their interest. And like I'm even saying, Samini and Shatta Wale, I'm not sure they are saying something different. Maybe If they can agree that we all come together to approach it this way, there will not be any back and forth. They are not saying anything different. It is still the same agenda. Let's support Ghana music. Personally, I think on this platform, the reason many Nigerians hate me is the fact that I've also projected more Ghanaian songs over any other person. Let's project Ghana songs. Let's trumpet Ghana songs. And that is the message. Thank you for watching. I'll sure be back to you again.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my share, so wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person ever share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I ever more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform me do. Into bomb more subscribe, next share. No brother, and I was system who edumede di Wale Music TV. Video be able post no hade be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting dia blend beti good news. Blend never share, never subscribe. No brother, and I was system who edumede di dama platform me do video be able post no hade be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say ejiwon di there Shatta Wale fan quoting dia blend beti good news e ba Shatta Wale. Ne bomodana na share na wo brother na wo sister ohun edwumede di Wale Music TV. Thank you.